Well, hello, beautiful souls. Missy Rivers, Psychic Medium with you. Guys, I wanted to jump on because it's been a while since I've done a live. Believe it or not, I've been extremely busy, and I do mean unbelievably busy. For those of you who don't know, I have been working really hard and starting Townsville Spiritual Centre. So I now live in Townsville, North Queensland, and I felt the need to create a spiritual centre there. We have so many practitioners. Going in the center, doing beautiful services and energy work. And we have heaps of beautiful crystals and supplies for your spiritual journey. That brings me to needing to do a live with you guys because I haven't done one in so long. I've missed you, yeah? So tonight I wanted to take a quick moment in my very busy schedule to talk about the full moon that is tonight. So as I'm coming to you now, it is 6:24 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on 24th of February 2024. I can't believe that we're almost in March already. I'm getting a little bit freaked out about how fast this year is moving, but just between you and me, I just need it to slow down. I don't know about how you guys are going. I need it to just wait. So guys, we have a full moon in Virgo, okay? Tonight is a full moon in Virgo. So I'm going to take you through what's going to happen and tonight, what the energy means, what to expect coming up the next couple of weeks, and how best to use that energy tonight and tomorrow and the next day, and what to do with your full moon supplies and what you should, how you should do a full moon cleanse. A lot of people have been coming into the store, into the center, and grabbing some supplies or asking these questions. And I'm noticing that sometimes we take the knowledge that we have as practitioners for granted. And I'm realizing that I have to remind myself to tell you guys, well, this is what you do and this is how you do it, because not everyone knows how to do a full moon cleanse or what to do. So I'm here to your rescue, yeah? So first and foremost, hello, Tanya. Hi, Karen. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Dion. Hello, guys. Carrie, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I understand that you've been really busy down there too. I'm here in snippets, but I hear that you guys have been really busy down there. I can't wait for you to come up and have a look. I'll show you around. I did a couple of tours today, guys. So if you come on in and we can do it, I will definitely give you a tour. Hi, Pat. Hi, Emmy. Hi, Amanda. So I've got my chai with me, guys. Hope you've got a cuppa. Hope you've got some kind of drink and just relax with me for the next 10 or 15 minutes. Now, if you want to take some notes, you're more than welcome to do that. Can I get a shout out to any of my Virgos? Any Virgos watching, beautiful souls? Because this is your full moon. Now, what happens in the year, okay, you will have one full moon and one new moon. And how it works is they are opposition. So whenever you have your full moon, it is 6 months. So 12 cut in half, the year cut in half, 6 months prior to your new moon, which is your birth season, okay? So the new moon in Virgo will be in September in like Virgo season, and now this is 6 months prior, okay? In September. So we've got it late in February, which is in technically on the transition from the Aquarius to Pisces. So we are in Pisces season. So guys, what we're experiencing is, sorry to all the Virgos out there, it's a gentle full moon, and I would love to celebrate that. It's a gentle full moon. What you can expect is some grounding. Yeah, we need to find ourselves to be grounded. You might find that you get a little bit dizzy or lightheaded. Great to hydrate. You must hydrate extra under a full moon energy. You must put out your crystals the night before, the night of, and the night after. Even if you want to do a little cheeky experiment and put out some water under the full moon, you will notice the difference in its taste. I can guarantee you that. We've done experiments at the shop, and we get people to come and do taste tests. It is a gentle full moon. It's one of those ones where you don't have to be like, oh my God, it's full moon energy. I just can't focus. This is like nice one. This is like the one where it's like, hey, I'm a full moon. It's okay. I got you. So we can be thankful for that. It is a gentle full moon. Things that you could do to work with the energy in a really positive, gentle way for yourself. Put out a piece of paper under the full moon. Put out a canvas if you haven't done a vision board already. Put out maybe $10, $20 if you have that in notes. Under a crystal, put all of your crystals out. If you want to do some meditation under a full moon, this is always a really good idea. Spend time in nature, maybe do some drumming. If you have any form of instrument or sound bath material, this is a really good time to break it out, do some gonging, some drumming, anything, some all of that. Now, if that's a little bit too hippie for you, that's okay. What I would suggest is for you to do some quiet breathing while you're sitting on the ground. Now, Virgos are our beautiful, gentle OCD earth sign, okay? It is a very gentle sign. It's a non-intrusive sign, very particular and meticulous though, okay? So shout out to all my Virgos, and I'm saying this with lots of love, but Virgos, they like to have things very particular. If you go into a Virgo's house, don't expect to make a mess and have nothing of it, okay? You will go into a Virgo's house and there's a real OCD thing there. There is a real, like, everything has its place. You'll never find a Virgo full of clutter. They're not hoarders. They like to have things minimalist, neat, tidy, meaningful, and quality. You will not find cheap and nasty in a Virgo's house. You will not find trash in the corner. You will not find big sticky marks on the window or anything like that. Not Virgo. They would have a heart attack. So in a good way, this energy in the full moon is really lending itself to us to do a bit of house cleanse, a bit of a clean out, a bit of a spring clean, but it's kind of like our autumn clean, right? So a bit of a cleaning energy, cleansing energy, really good idea to that. So if you have the urge to do a little tidy up in a room, in an area, in the whole house, by all means, this is a great energy to do that. And you'll actually find that you'll have a fluid momentum to do it. Now, Virgos also like to withdraw a little bit. They're known as the people watchers. Okay, so Virgo full moon is more conducive for quiet time, for solitude, for I'm just going to sit back and watch. I'm just going to have a little look here. So it's not necessarily fantastic for holding a big party or social event, no dinner parties. It's not ideal for this. This is more about sit back, relax, and take it easy and have a little look-see, yeah? So great things to do tonight or tomorrow over this weekend, guys, is to have a beautiful warm shower. Bit of lavender, bit of white sage oil, pop it in the bottom, as long as you don't slip on it, but pop it in the bottom of the shower and allow the steam to fill the air. Now you want to make sure that the area in the bathroom is maybe lit with some candles. Really make this a ritual for yourself, yeah? So you don't have big fluorescent lights on you and just, you're not on fucking stage, okay? You need to relax and enjoy the ritual, okay? I don't want tonight's shower to be just a shower. It needs to be a cleansing ritual, okay? And what you can do there is, with the smells of the oils and the dull candle lights and just beautiful, peaceful, warm, hot water, then you can either sit down or you can stand and just close your eyes and gently just imagine that you've got lots of heavy energy and lots of like mud, okay? Visualize it. Lots of mud on your head, on your ears, on your shoulders, and on your neck. And just as the water comes over you, just imagine that it breaks and cracks and starts to fade away until it's all off you and it goes down that drain. This is a really good way, visualization method, where you can actually release things and just send it and go, I release everything that I've picked up over the last month. This is no longer serving me. I now release it and surrender to the universe, cleanse it now. Yeah. So you can call in your guides. Is a really good idea. Now, lots of fluids, like I said, really important. Hydrate. And if you are a Virgo under a Virgo full moon, I can tell you now, you need twice as much water. Virgos naturally don't drink anywhere near enough water. So please make sure you drink lots of water and hydrate. Now, if you want to take it a little bit up a notch, I would really recommend, this is something I just did myself. So this is why I'm looking so fresh at 6:30 at night, because I just had a hot bath, yeah? So I'm more of a bath person, and I definitely think that it has its place. So if you can stomach a bath, if you want to do a shower and be all practical, that's fine. But if you can do a bath under a full moon once a month, it's a really good idea. Now, some things that I would recommend for you to use under a full moon energy is white sage soap. Really, really big. This is one of my best sellers in the center. And the reason it's one of my best sellers is because I use it and I recommend it, okay? This will not break the budget. They're about $5 each. it's really great to use and cleanse, okay? This is a fundamental tool to use under a full moon. Now, again, this is a very gentle one. So what you do with the white sage soap is it's soap, okay? It's going to clean your body, but it's a cleansing soap because it's a smudge supply, right? So what you do is you get some of it on your hands and you want to use it on your throat chakra, on your shoulders, on the back of your neck. So we gather a lot of energy on the back of our neck, and we don't really realize that when we go about our day, we take in a lot of energy, and we're always focused in on here, on the front. And what am I dealing with? And we forget, there's a lot of energy coming out the back. So you make sure you cleanse the back of your neck, okay, on your shoulders, throat chakra. If you want it to be a little bit fancy, do a little bit on your third eye and cleanse that. Do it on your heart chakra as well. And then cleanse, yeah? You can't overuse this soap. But those are the areas I would focus on with the white sage soap. And I would do that in the bath or in the shower, same process, yeah? Then if you can, I would smudge yourself and the house, yeah? You can do this before a bath or a shower or after a bath and shower. It depends if you want to smell like smoke. So I personally would smudge the house first. I would smudge myself, and then I would go into the shower or the bath and then do that cleanse, so I don't come out smelling like white sage smoke or Palo Santo smoke. Look, they're great smells, but maybe we don't want to go to bed smelling like smoke, yeah? So some gentle practices to do tonight. I want to make sure everyone knows how to use their smudge supplies. So I've got I just take this stuff for granted, and I think that most of you know this, right? But just in case, I want to do a bit of revision. Now, I've got one of those candles that you get from the supermarket, just pre-lit, so I can show you. Some things that would be an absolute essential would be the white sage soap, okay? Absolute essential, once a month, yeah, if not every day, but minimum once a month. And then you've got your white sage smudge stick. Now, I've got this from the center today. White sage, if you don't already know, guys, is an ancient herb used by the American Indian people of the United States, North America and Canada. So, guys, this is grown all over their tribal lands, and they believed that it was a sacred herb, and that when you burnt it, the smoke, because smoke is interdimensional, that's why it works. It cleanses the area, the person, the environment of bad spirits, of bad energy. Yeah, it's a good way of cleansing something. Just like we have a shower and a bath to wash off that energy, that yuck, this is the way to do this with the actual location. So what you want to do, I would open up the doors and windows, not all the doors, but make sure there's no glass doors open, make sure it's screened, it's nice and ventilated, okay? You want to have the windows in the area pre-opened, okay? You want to get ready to go from room to room. Then you want to light it, okay? I'm just going to do this while, yeah. I'm going to do this down here. Because if I move the candle, it might go out on me. So what I would say here is don't be shy. You can see the smoke coming up. Don't be shy about the smoke. Okay, guys, look, if you're going to smudge. Don't just do a little bit. Don't just do a little bit. Yeah, make sure you're actually enjoying the process. And if you're going to do something, do it right. Watch out for your smoke detectors. That's all I can say. Really important there. Just trying to get a good flame going. So you want some decent ambers, okay? You want some decent ambers. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Here we go. So you want it to be flamed. You want it to blow out, okay? So you want that good smoke. You can see that, right? So the smoke's going to go around your house. You want it to be decent. And if you need more, You can see that smoke below on it. Okay, it's going to be really useful for you. Make sure you have something to capture it in, whether you have a shell or whether you have a bowl. Make sure it's not flammable. It's not going to, go over the. So you want to have it over something, because don't do a me. Okay, Missy has, smudged a many a house, her own house, not anyone else's, where I've actually forgotten the bowl, and man, ambers have gone onto the carpet. And look, man, it's just avoid this. This is take it from me. On the bedspread, everything. So guys, make sure you do actually have safe practices when you smudge, because the ambers will fall off. You want some decent amount of smoke. And what you want to do is you want to walk around from the perimeter, okay, room to room. You start from the main entrance of the house, okay? It doesn't mean start from the front door. If that is the main entrance that you use, as in the most that you come in and out of the house with, by all means, start there. But if you, for example, use the garage door, into the carport as the main entrance, start there. If you, for some reason, go out the laundry door, out the back door, and that's your main entrance, you start there. Start at your main energy portal into the house, okay? That's my first tip here. I would make sure that you keep the smoke going. So if it starts to, dissipate like it is right now, it's only tiny, you get ready to relight this bad boy, okay? I don't want you to do a smudging, and it's just a little gentle one. If you're going to do it, let's do it right, okay? This is why I've only just lit this today. This was a brand new smudge stick before I did this, and it was just about this much. So I'm not a shy smudger. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right, and boy, you can tell the difference. It's not a little gentle smudge. It's like a wham, let's do this, once a month, bad bitch, yeah? So you want to walk around through every room, and you kind of want to do a bit of a perimeter around every room. So you walk through the halls, you walk through the different doors, and you want to go through behind the doors and underneath the beds, okay? You want to make sure you're doing, so if this is like a door, you want to go down, up and down and around and put it in the speed. Like you're doing a little bit of a coloring in, color in the lines. And imagine that you're attempting to fill the smoke in every crevice of the room. If it's an open room, and say, for example, there is, kitchen, lounge room, and dining, and there's one open space, still see them as compartmentalized rooms and move around them as individual spaces, and then do it in entire space as like a circular combination, okay? Leave the master bedroom until last. That's a really important extra tidbit, because there is an extra oomph that you need to have for the master bedroom, especially if people have been intimate in that area. So you want to make sure you're kind of cleansing that, because it can come with goods and bads when you're intimate. So make sure that you're cleansing that area as well. You want to do the toilets, you want to do everything, okay? So then if you were really keen on it, you would move on to Palo Santo. You could do either or you could do both if you wanted to. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Bye. Close the door. So I'm sorry, guys. This is why I don't go live often these days, right? So I want to move to the Palo Santo. Okay, so the Palo Santo, if you don't already know what this is, Palo Santo is a Spanish, it stands for holy wood in Spanish, yeah? It's a Spanish special tree that they cut down and they chop in pieces. And it is basically the Spanish version of a smudge stick, yeah? If you were ever to smell a Palo Santo, you either love it or hate it, guys. And I don't know, does anyone love it? Because I'm addicted to this smell. It is amazing. Now, something that I found with Palo Santo sticks, they're harder to burn, but they do need more oomph when you flame it. I will say this as a tip. Palo Santo, for some reason, seems to respond better to a natural flame rather than a lighter. So if you're going to light this, either light a candle and then light it off. Hi, Debbie. Light it off a candle or light it off a match, yeah? When you light Palo Santo with a lighter, it seems to resist it. It'll still get done, but it seems to resist it, yeah? So you will have to pay attention to the Palo Santo and be patient with it. The first light is always a little bit tricky. You're going to have to be patient. So it looks like a lot of flame. And at this point, you might have the desire to be like, oh my God, it's so much, and then blow it out. Don't blow it out yet. Let it burn and let it have the ember, because it's, you'll blow it out and then you'll have no smoke. So let it burn a little bit and get into it. Again, doing this really safely with the capture and, don't just do it without adult supervision. All those disclaimers. So you want to have that ember really burning. Okay. And maybe you can go out by itself. Okay. And then you want that. Oh, I like that. So that's a good Palo Santo burn, guys. You want it to be like that. The smell is so good. I love those memes when you see people go, oh my God, I hate the smell of white sage. It's like, all right, well, that tells me enough about you, That's enough. We can't be friends anymore. I love those ones because, damn, it's true. I love the smell of Palo Santo. I love the smell of white sage. I'm addicted to these smells. You get them in oils as well. So I'm going to not burn the house down. And I'm going to turn the fan on. Because I don't want the smoke alarm to go on. So make sure that you are doing this safely, guys. Be careful of your smoke detectors. But make sure you're going from room to room, and as much as you can do with the smoke without setting off the smoke detectors, please do that. Yeah. Now, another thing that you could do, if you have all of this is great. If you have one of these things, that's also okay. I would recommend the white sage incense. Yeah. White sage incense is something that I often burn if someone comes to my house that I'm not sure of, or, whether I feel I have a bit of a funky day and I feel like I brought something home with me, I will burn this as a preset, just in case. So I don't want to have to smudge every single day. Using the white sage, it's expensive if you do it every single day, but also it's a bit much to have a smoky house every single day. So this is a great alternative. It's a much cheaper alternative, and it holds the same energy, and it smells much sweeter. Okay. So I would burn one of these. Yeah. And to be honest, what I do when I burn white sage, I always couple it with the new money. Yeah. Whether it's a new moon or full moon. Okay. This is a full moon bad boy. This is a new moon bad boy. But to be honest, I burn one of each on both. Yeah. So it's a cleansing of energy and a bringing on the energy. Yeah. So I'm a big fan of that. They smell great. And I swear to God, every time I burn the money drawing incense sticks, I actually find money, or money comes to me really quickly, unexpectedly. So, guys, is there any questions about full moons and how to do a bit of a ritual? I hope I have answered some questions for you. Make sure you set the tone for yourself with releasing any energies with a bit of meditation, and make sure you have a good night's sleep, maybe a bit of lavender on your pillow, nice and cozy. I don't know where you are watching this from, but where I am, it's a very overcast and rainy. So it's really nice. And Virgo full moons are really conducive to having a hot cup of tea, looking at the nature, listening to some music, cozying up on the couch, having cuddles, and really just kind of just taking it easy. Okay. It's a really gentle full moon, and I'm so grateful for it. I think we all need it. Does anyone have any questions about full moon? I'm so glad to be informative. I forget that I haven't done a full moon live in a long time. I just assume that my work's done here, but I think it needs to still be a thing, right? Raining in Mackay. Melinda, hi, lovely. Yep. So it's a bit drowsy here. Yeah. Lots of love to you, Smita. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you do need any full moon supplies, you can definitely contact me and I can post them out to you. We definitely have heaps of stuff at the center. We are going to redo the website so we can have online orders reactivated. And if you're in town, please, by all means, stop in and I'll give you a tour. Lots of love to you guys. It was so great to have a live with you. Enjoy your full moon and whatever you choose to do. Just make sure you are cleansing yourself and making really good choices moving forward. And I will see you next time. Lots of love to you. Bye.